Counties Cup Day at Pukekohe, and to preview the action, Jason Tan, what do you make of the meeting?
Hopefully the weather will stay good, although there is some rain forecast. Excellent card across the 9 races of horses that are progressive, and that Counties Cup itself is one of the better additions that I've seen in a while. Yeah,
there's a bit of rain forecast. Let's hope it holds off. Currently a dead 5 when we're doing this preview on a Friday morning, but there is more than 10 mil of rain expected before the meeting. Let's have a look at the first of the program. It is the Mount Shot 2400, the early favourite here. Black Magic Woman's at 5, 650 for Rough Cut. I think we've seen the defection here. Yes, we have a Divine Duke this morning, and you're getting $7 Roger that, who was really screaming home last time out, Jason.
And that would explain why some of these prices have trimmed up with the scratching there. I was with Black Magic Woman each way. It's a big ask for Irish McCall up on a Premier Day up against some high quality senior jockeys, but I think she's on the right horse that'll run a race for her. If she can just have it settled midfield or back of midfield and get the runs at the right time, if there is any rain about, she'll cope with it. I think she's a really good chance.
Okay, yeah, Open 16 is the second, the Franklin Long Run Roofing, and we've seen a lot of demonetisation. 350 is favourite, Jason.
Drawn the inside, you'd think that Leith Innes will look to jump him away and be positive. He has been missing it though, this preparation. So, look, if he doesn't get away, I'd hate to see him shuffle back 3 and 4 on the inside. It might prove a very tough place to be. Break My Stride's at a nice price, 13 and 370 each way quote there. Gundown's a good horse, as is Monrecur. I have said a lot of demonetisation to win, but I'm pretty tempted around the price Break My Stride on an each way basis.
Okay, the first of the stakes races is the listed Splice Construction 2-year-old. Hot favourite here, Bavella, after a last start win at Ellerslie.
Beat home She's a Lady, and I thought that there wasn't too much between those runs. That said, the 1100 metres looks like it'll suit Bavella down to the ground, and if there is speed from maybe a show off She's a Lady and even Vistock, then I think Leith Innes can take a sit just behind them, and she looks like the type of horse that you could release her and she'll find a really good sprint even at this early stage of her career.
Let's move you on to the 4th, and this one is a grade race, and we see the Fast Track Insurance 1400 for their rating 82 gallopers. Support round aligns with me, who was stakes placed last time out. Really good run.
What a run it was.
Swiss Watch at 550. This horse got involved in a speed duel last time out.
Oh, was it a speed duel or what? It really was. With a more measured ride from that draw, I think can either lead or sit just in behind the lead, and if he's able to be relaxed by Sam Collett, then Swiss Watch I think can explode with a good turn of foot. I think one might have won its maiden at Pukekohe by some ridiculous margin, like 6 or 7 lengths. It was a very wide margin, but yeah, if he gets a more measured ride, then I think you can see a winning performance.
Feature of the day is the Dunstan Feeds Auckland Thoroughbred Breeders' Stakes at Group 2 level, 1400 metres, weight for age fillies and mares. 330 about Volpe Veloce. We've got a Group 1 winner at the top of the book.
You've got Nicoletta and Love Affair, also very well performed in their own right. Sleeping Beauty, who's running well and was a good winner at Tauranga. Yearn, who wasn't too far behind Nicoletta and done good things since when they following that meeting at Hawera. Down the bottom, Beldenor resuming, Save the Date, who was also quite good, form around Nicoletta, but I've gone to Volpe Veloce and figured that she'll be better following that Rotorua 4th in the Swainius. I was initially disappointed, but having spoken to Graham Richardson, he's instilled me with confidence that she should run well.
Let's move you on to the 6th. This one, the Lone Star Pukekohe 1400, rating 65 affair. No jockey book for Sacred Day at 620. Due to a wide margin winner on debut at 480. It was pretty impressive that day, Jason.
I think there's a bet here, if in doubt. It's a horse that drops into this grade, has the apprentice allowance, is well drawn. I was happy enough with what I saw from the horse as a 3-year-old. I think the horse has got good ability. Fresh Up was excellent. I think he's going to be ready to win, and I want to be on him at that price.
Blinkers on too with if in doubt for Mora and Kieran Murdoch. Let's move you on to the feature. It is the one of the other features, the Counties Cup, sponsored by Sanyong, and a Mongolian Marshal at 320 for Matthew Cameron comes in with the minimum 320 and a bit of a push as well.
He's going to be hard to beat, there's no doubt about that Mongolian Marshal. I just felt the closing stages of when he was able to beat Terra Sancta at Ellerslie, he half switched off. Terra Sancta in her own right was a very good run. I'm not sure that you'll want to be taking and locking in any less than 320 or even the 320 right now. There's a hint from Thad Taylor this morning on the first call that he might get out. That said, he's clearly the top pick for me, and also iGrain. So I had both of them as plays on the first call, and I'll be backing both of them tomorrow, for tomorrow.
iGrain, imported horse that was really screaming home in the Jackalbury last time out at Rotorua. Moving on to race 8, the last of our stakes races. Last of the 4, it is the Honui Farm Counties Bowl. Up the top box, Lightning was 60 to carry Bostonian at 210, and Princess Kiriru, who was a luckless second last time out after resuming with the win. Bostonian at 210, is the money about right, Jason?
I'm happy to be backing Bostonian at $2.10. He's the bet of the weekend for me. I like what I saw in a recent trial, having come back from a successful and unbeaten campaign in Queensland where he was 3 from 3, and he showed good speed there. I think he can track Rich Billy Marsh and sit either second, third, and just come into the race under his own
Is it a good thing tracking Rich Billy Marsh? Because normally they do go fairly hard, and that's horse tracking normally is a horse bringing the rest of the field up.
Yeah, I don't have any issue with a horse. Like, I don't think there's any physical exertion with towing other horses into a race, so to speak. I think the benefit is for horses that are able to slipstream. I don't think you're doing any extra work by towing aside from being out of your comfort zone, as long as he's travelling where he's happy and he's not sort of out of his comfort zone trying to stay close.
Sure.
If Colgan's able to ride his own race, then I just think he'll go past and win.
Okay, win and best of the program for Jason Tan. Last of the 9 is the HR Fiskins and Stan 1600. You can see there a lot of support around Rhinestone Cowboy, looking for 3 straight. OB Boston rode this horse on debut. The Ripper's at 8.20 on this page.
Not sure where the Ripper's going to start, whether it be Awapuni or at Pukekohe, because it's got a jockey and a race on each card. Very, very keen on Rhinestone Cowboy as a horse moving forward. He might be coming to the end of his preparation. There's still a lot more to come with him.
It's only his third start back, though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of developing to be done. So he just might need that setting aside and say a month off or a few weeks off, just to allow him to settle and grow and mature. That's the sense that I'm getting from the stable. That said, I think he's a very promising galloper, and he's got high class written all over him in time. Whether it's right now or whether it's in 6 or 12 months or more remains to be seen, but he's my top pick for the last.
Yeah, he's a real athlete as well. One that I sort of spotted from videos was Red Sky at Night. It was a very good run last time out at $13. I thought they might be getting close to 20, but bookmakers obviously seen the run and respect it as well. So good luck with your investments. It is Dunstan Feeds, Auckland Thoroughbred Breeders' Stakes Day, and also the Sanyong Counties Cup. Follow the action tomorrow on TAB Trackside.